Reach for the sky, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Four Corners Network. This is the Four Corners Podcast. I am one of your hosts, John Punn, sitting with my best friend in crime, Kris motherfucking Rex.
I like that you said that. And Punn, what do we do here?
And here we get the F in.
We do crimes and get the F in.
My best friend in crime.
Literally. Yeah, well, people only knew.
Oh, the money!
The money! We are excellent and improving today, as always, on the Four Corners Podcast and the Four Corners Network.
Yes.
I got both of the episodes up last week, so I figured out there's something with Facebook. They switched over from the Creator Studio to Meta Business, and the way you upload now is different. So, bro, I had it sitting there on my computer, uploading. And then I went to work. I came home, and I'm getting no notifications that it's uploaded. Yo, I come home. I literally have to click it now. It doesn't automatically do it. So it uploads to Facebook, and then I have to share it in order for it to.
That's so the metaverse that you're living in,
bro. I fucking. You're lucky you don't have to produce this shit.
I am.
But yeah, we got some rumor talk leading into WrestleMania today. We got some cool little WrestleMania next week. Our Capital One. Hi, Kris. We want to avoid another missed payment. Fuck you, Capital One.
We will be live next week, Saturday and Sunday night, for both nights of Mania. We haven't discussed NXT since it's Saturday afternoon, and we will be together.
Yeah.
So we may also do NXT depending on timing.
We may do some other shit. There's also the Win show, so that's gonna be a pretty busy weekend for the podcast. Yeah, we're gonna be doing different shit. Yeah, who knows? If we do something, literally, it'll probably be no advertisement for it. We'll probably just wake up and be like, "Yo, we should do this." And we'll just do it.
Yeah, so just, pay attention to the page. You never know when we go live.
Yeah.
We go live Friday night from the Win show. You never know.
Yeah. You never fucking know.
So just pay attention to the page.
So the first thing I want to talk about is just something that happened last week that I thought was pretty cool. Masha Slamovich became the new Game Changer Wrestling World Champion, defeating Nick Gage by chokeout at their Eye for an Eye event last Friday, March 17th in New York City. And she's the first female to win the GCW World Championship. Her close friends and family were in attendance for the event, which is awesome. It's always great to have, your childhood friends and your family there, your best friend there to see you win a belt. The event is currently still available to stream on Fight TV. Go check out the match. It was great storytelling. Proud of Masha. I've been in a few locker rooms with her. Definitely one to look out for. She's Impact Wrestling has already picked her out. So yeah, this is just another notch on the belt to say.
Yep. I'm proud of her too. I think she's got a big career ahead of her.
Oh yeah, and she's young too, so she's got a long career ahead of her.
God forbid no injuries,
Yeah, man, long career. Could Goldberg be coming to All Elite Wrestling? Fightful.
It would be Tony Khan to be interested in bringing that old ass guy in.
Fightful Sean Ross Sapp is reporting that since Goldberg is a free agent, as his WWE contract expired at the end of 2022 and has not been renewed, nor has there been any deals between WWE and Goldberg to renew or extend his contract. His last match in WWE was at the 2022 Elimination Chamber event, losing the Universal Championship to Roman Reigns. In a recent interview with Adrian Hernandez of 98.5 The Bet Las Vegas and the Sporting Tribune, All Elite Wrestling CEO Tony Khan had the following to say about Goldberg's free agency. I have a lot of respect for Bill. I think Bill is a great professional athlete. He has a great career in pro wrestling, and he's a very nice person. He actually had a lot of ties around the Jacksonville community. His family is from Jacksonville, and they've done so much great work in the community. I think he's a household name in pro wrestling, and certainly that's interesting to hear that Bill is a free agent. So it's something to follow, and he's one of the biggest names in wrestling, and certainly will be something else to keep an eye out for us. But we have so many great wrestlers in AEW and so many exciting things happening in AEW week to week that it's always an exciting time. But certainly that's a big thing for us to pay attention to, and it's interesting.
That's another thing. They have so much things going on. Do they really need to bring in Goldberg right now?
I've come to realize there's been a lot of things they didn't need to do with the already stacked roster. But I mean, having Goldberg on your run is going to bring, I understand what that move would be. It's the same reason WWE brought in Goldberg after all these years.
Over and over and over.
He's still a draw. He's still a draw.
Yeah.
We may see him as old, but you can't deny he's still his name is Goldberg. And he's still a fucking draw. Will he fit with All Elite Wrestling? That's where I'm kind of like, how would he fare with All Elite Wrestling? Because they don't really do I noticed they really don't do the They really don't do the part-time gimmick. They really don't do the part-time thing. I noticed that. Jarrett's wrestling full time.
Come on, Jericho versus Goldberg, full circle. Yeah. Yo, full circle. 25 years later.
This is why I love you, Punn. You think of the shit that I'm not even like thinking of,
Chris
bro.
Jericho versus Goldberg will be a money match at a big AEW pay-per-view.
Keith Lee versus Goldberg. I mean, put him with a rising star.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't see him being full time. Definitely not.
I see a couple of matches here and there. Yeah. I would do maybe Brian Cage. You know, I'm just trying to see who he would fit in the ring with.
It can't be Goldberg wins all the time. Goldberg wins all the time.
No. He can beat Jericho, but he'll have to lose to someone like Brian Cage.
Yeah. It can't be the same thing that he was doing with
bring Goldberg back. Goldberg Jericho, big marquee match for Goldberg's return. Let Goldberg get that big win, and then Brian Cage just lays him out.
Yeah.
Fucks him up.
Yeah.
Win his garbage. That makes sense. Or even Wardlow, something like that.
Wardlow. Exactly. Put somebody over.
Yeah, somebody big, somebody big
that needs it. Somebody that needs it, that could use it. Yes.
Because you don't want it to be like Ricky Starks. I don't think Ricky Starks and Goldberg, makes sense.
It has to be somebody that they need to put over.
Yep. But they have endless possibilities, I think. Not endless, but they have a lot of possibilities they can do this.
Yeah.
But I don't think they need him right away. They don't need him yet.
We got news about another AEW talent. Dustin Rhodes, better known as former WWE superstar Goldust. Plans to start an independent promotion in Austin, Texas later this year. We can assume the promotion will be used as a platform to help his students at the Rhodes Wrestling Academy work in front of live crowds and take them to that next level. Yep. In an interview with the Sports Guy Talk Wrestling podcast, Dustin was asked about starting a promotion, and he responded with the following. That is correct, and it's probably going to happen sometime late summer, I think, and it'll be local here. So I know that we've had some like Inspire come into town, and we've had Wrestle Circus a ways back, but there's a couple more. But I think we can really take over this market in Austin and do something big with it. And that's all I'm hoping for, is that these kids have a place to go in front of kids, in front of people, to feel their energy, because this is only so much when you have 300 people. It gives you a lot more energy when they're there and they're in this moment and they love their pro wrestling. And Austin's a great pro wrestling city. They love their wrestling here.
Yep. No, that's dope. I think he could blow up Austin. Austin isn't one of the biggest cities in Texas, but I'm sure he can make that independent wrestling really
Yeah,
big
because if you
there.
go over to like Dallas, there's a
And
lot
come
of
on,
wrestling. There's a
with
lot of
his
wrestling in
training,
Dallas, but in Austin, yeah, exactly. He's been
he could take some of these kids to fucking heights that they probably wouldn't get to with other trainers out in Texas. Who knows?
yeah,
You never know. But with Dustin Rhodes as your in-ring trainer,
yeah.
huh,
No,
I'm on my way to Austin.
for real. Like he's got the Rhodes Wrestling Academy,
Yeah,
and it's only natural to build a promotion based on the school that you run. We've
yeah,
seen it.
yeah.
I've been a part of that system. Where you have the school, and it does work. All right, at first you're wrestling little student shows and everything, but eventually it's like, okay, now we need a little bit bigger platform. And yes, you bring in the names and everything, but it was always you bring in the names that help put the younger guys over, put the spotlight on them. And this is going to be a great opportunity for all of his students. I wish him all the success. Makes me want to go out there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll send even see if I could take a trip out there, just for a week of training
Right,
with the dude.
right, right.
Fuck yeah,
I'm sure you'll learn a few things
more than a few, man. That's fucking gold dust, bro. I remember
in a week too,
Joel was
man.
joking at one point with a gimmick with me, and he was like, "Oh, I want you to be someone like Goldust. Would you be able to like pull something off like?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I will creep motherfuckers out." And he didn't think I was gonna go for it. My attitude and my
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
the way
yeah.
and the way I am. I'm kind of like that. It's a kind of a street dude, rock dude. And I was like, "Hell yeah, bro! I'll work that gimmick, bro. I will work." And he was like, "No, I was just wanted to see how far you were willing to go." I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'll take it to the limit, bro." So fuck, man, to learn from Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, man. Woo.
Yep, yep,
I mean, and the Rhodes legacy, bro. Because even Cody's got his own school with Nightmare Factory. That's
yep.
another thing I was thinking. Man, go out to this fucking Nightmare Factory. That's fucking the students that have come out of Nightmare Factory or something else, bro. They're beasts. They're
Yep.
beasts. I didn't watch too much wrestling. I don't think I watched any wrestling at all this
Yeah,
week.
I
Yeah,
slept a
no.
lot this week again because I'm still recuperating from being sick. But Alexa Bliss was unmasked on Masked Singer.
Yes.
She was
Yep.
axolotl, and she actually sounded pretty good. I mean, her clues were pretty, if you know wrestling, you can put it together. There was a raw steak, talked about her being a cheerleader before a wrestler, talked about her being on TV once a week on Monday nights.
Yeah.
Her clues gave it away, but she also meant in the clues. She also said total divas. So she tried to throw in that she could be a Bella twin. So that's what some of the judges were guessing. They thought she could have been a Bella.
Yeah.
But
And
no,
what's
Alexa
funny
Bliss.
is she's she's
The
only the
second
second pro
wrestler.
wrestler behind Chris Jericho, who was revealed last season as the bride.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so maybe we'll see a little bit more. Maybe they'll
It
start a
looks
trend
like
every
it.
season.
It
Get a
looks like
wrestler in there.
that would be dope.
Um, Alexa Bliss has not been seen on WWE programming since her loss to Bianca Belair at WWE Royal Rumble event in January due to skin cancer, which has been successfully removed, and she's medically cleared to wrestle again. So hopefully we'll be seeing her get back into the fold again. It was cool
Yeah.
to hear about her being on Masked Singer. I know you watched that. I haven't really been able to watch
Yep.
this
Yep.
season. So but yeah, that's awesome. I always pop when you see a wrestler make a appearance on something else, especially something
On
like
something
this,
mainstream. On something
where
mainstream.
they have a voice. Like I.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. She talked about her anxiety and she would not normally do this, something like this, you know, and she had fun and that was it.
Yeah.
What a costume though, the axolotl.
The axolot.
If you
Wow.
guys have not seen it, you should look it up. But it was kind of funny, her costume.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I think I'm gonna try to watch Masked Singer. Like I just don't get around to it, and then I forget it. I can't. Well, I don't have cable or anything. I just stream. I don't see this point.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I don't. I don't see the point in fucking cable anymore. So, but the thing is, I just forget. Like I also watched my Wu-Tang shit on Hulu. I got my Fresh Prince on Peacock. You know, I got, I got all these shows on. I just forgot about like Masked Singer and wrestling. Right? Like, hey, we got a podcast to do. You think I'd fucking watch some wrestling?
What is that? Wrestling? Huh?
What's that? Yeah.
So yeah, you know, we're now just 1 week from Mania. You know, it looks like the match card is pretty much finalized.
What? eWrestlingNews.com is reporting that WWE has a backup plan for Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. Originally, he was scheduled to face Bray Wyatt, but it seems that due to an illness, it's kept Bray Wyatt off television. That match may not happen. So, according to the report, the backup plan is to have LA Knight replace Bray Wyatt at the grand stage, on the grandest stage of them all, man. Go against Bobby Lashley. I was looking forward to seeing Wyatt, and it's been weird with the injuries lately.
Yeah, but they're saying he's
sudden.
Sick. I wonder what kind of illness he got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with these weird like things happening, it's a crazy time. Crazy time for things to be happening. We had
that's crazy.
We had what was it? Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he was out for a little while.
Exactly. We had Bray Wyatt before. You know, when I think he broke his wrist or something like that. Was it?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So yeah, things. I don't know. It's a bad time. I would slow it down during WrestleMania. If I was with WWE, I'd slow it down during this time. You know, when it came to in ring, because I want to put on that performance. I ain't trying to miss Mania. You know, that's that's the payday, bro. I ain't trying to miss that. So yeah, I'm gonna slow it down. I gotta dumb myself down. Oh fuck.
No, so yeah, WrestleMania is looking good. It looks like there's like 12 to 14 matches. You know, we know night one's main event is Charlotte and Rhea.
Yep.
Night 2 is going to be Roman Cody. Where everything else falls, I guess we'll wait and see. I know Logan Paul said he's wrestling night 1. I know he said that in his promo this week.
Okay. Like I said, I still think that's going to steal the show.
Yep. So, yeah. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. It's going to be a busy weekend next weekend.
Oh, yeah, bro. Well, we got the Win Show. I'm going to be hopping on Ricky's podcast on Wednesday. We're probably going to be doing shit, like I said, whatever the fuck comes to our mind.
You're going to come with me to work, you know.
I'm going to come to you. Yeah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And then, you know, Sunday, you know, I couldn't get my PT. They didn't put in my form in time. So I took non-compensated for Wednesday, but I took wellness for Sunday. So while I'm sitting here doing the podcast on Sunday, I'm getting paid for 8 hours of Sunday.
But what you mean they didn't put it in time? What the fuck? They did that shit on purpose.
No. It has been busy. It has been busy. And there's one manager that's like, you know, he's trying not to go to that one. I mean, I think he's a manager, whatever the fuck he is, financial, whatever. There's like 3 people he could go to get it signed, so he's trying to find one of them that he knows it'll go through. So he's trying to look out for me, because I told him, I was like, yo, I already took the days. So he was like, no, I'm still gonna try to get you your shit. So yeah, that's what's going on in the life of Kris Rexer, trying to get paid for not being at work.
That's a dream.
Oh fuck! I mean, that's really all the fuck. That's all I have for us today. I mean, that's pretty fucking short.
Yeah, I don't know of anything else going on.
Like you said, next week's gonna be fucking busy.
Mm-hmm.
Next week's gonna be busy.
Next week we're gonna be live all weekend. So It's a little, I guess, a little short one today, guys.
A little short one. Yeah, that's what she said.
We're going to be seeing a lot of these mugs. We're going to be seeing a lot of these mugs next weekend.
I'm going to have my mug shaved. But yeah,
I might have to get a haircut.
I think you do. Yo, you got the John Cena going right now, bro.
I got the John Cena going without the bald spot.
Yeah.
Light that up.
That's right. That's right. So there's anything else you want to fucking talk about? It's our fucking podcast. We talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about.
Oh, I'm still choking over here.
Yeah, I'm just finishing my bowl here. So I guess people are just gonna watch us smoking, and you can smoke with us. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, it's cigarette time now. After work all day, came home, ate, and then looked at that ugly mug for the past half an hour.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have a lot of this guy now. He's gonna be in my house. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last time I was there, you were saying, I missed you.
Yo, Kris, roll up.
You
know it. When I get wait, I'm home on Wednesday. You're coming in on Wednesday.
I'm coming in on Wednesday, and then around I guess
2
o'clock, I'm heading over to Ricky's to do the podcast, and then I'm heading back to Ricky.
I have physical therapy at 12 o'clock. So I'll be out of my house at 10:30, 10:45. And I think Vicky has a doctor's appointment coming up or some shit.
I'm going to try to meet up with Joel sometime before the show. Chop it up with him.
We'll see how much that works out. This is 2 days before a show. You think he's going to have time to meet up?
It's me, bro. The fuck?
Who you?
Yeah, fuck you.
You're just some scumbag. That's all you are.
Yeah. Oh, man. But, I guess that's all we got for you guys today, folks. If you want to know what we're doing and staying updated with everything we're doing here on the Four Corners Network, you can find that above both of our heads at Four Corners Net. That's at number 4 Corners Net. If you want to see what I'm up to, which really isn't much, I don't be on social media too much. I'm trying to, but other than this podcast, you can find me at Rex Wrestles. That's at Rex Wrestles, REX Wrestles. Punn, let them know where they can find you. I love this part.
I am only on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's the only places you will find this mug. It is at John Punn, JON, no H, PUNN. All right, that's it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. No TikTok, no Snapchat, none of those others you'll find me at. Just those 3.
On behalf of John Punn and myself, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to another episode of the Four Corners Podcast on the Four Corners Network. As always, we like to get the F in, be excellent to each other, and keep supporting pro wrestling.
Reach for the sky, boy.